I have a minor piece of Jimothy news. That would be a Jimmy-based piece of information. Mm-hmm. So last week I described the hilarious message that Jimmy sent me weeks prior that I missed. And the new news, which you can find out more details on Paige's recent Nintendo Direct stream, where she went into the Jimmy updates afterwards, is that we did not know this, but Jimmy is the admin of our local neighborhood D&D and mini painting Facebook group and kicked her out. And is now demanding an apology for her blocking him on Facebook.
The unabridged story as told around a really nice charcuterie spread, by the way. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah. It was nice, wasn't it?
Appreciate that. It's quite wild. The details as told on podcast are wild, and the full thing, of course, is just... Woo,
so there's way
continues.
More... There's way more detail that I'm not even gonna bother going into, because Paige talked about this for like an hour on her recent stream. So you can go check that out over at Peach Saliva. It's the Nintendo Direct 2 stream. It's the back half and the Jimmy updates. But yeah, no, she has now been frozen out of the primary form of communication in our neighborhood because she blocked him because he was sending creepy messages to me. And she was like, I don't want to get creepy messages from fucking after hours, Jimmy. And so we're navigating this situation now. On the other hand, we went to D&D and had the first post Jimmy D&D.
Okay. Because, yeah, I left off with the...
Yeah, we were going the next day, I think.
With it the next day, correct.
Yeah, and guess what? It was awesome.
It
was fucking great.
It was fun.
It was the best game of D&D I ever played. Paige said it was the best D&D game she ever played. And we're just sitting around going, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
It literally just was all Jimmy. All Jimmy. All negative things in those sessions were Jimmy times.
I also just want to take
crazy.
I think an important factor too to mention here, because I remember when we were recapping it for Reggie as well, and like it's like there's an important stinger to just keep aware of, which is every one of these sessions is with the cost of a babysitter for the night.
Oh yeah, it's like you pay the babysitter to go down to D&D. So I gotta sit here and deal with this bullshit.
There is an investment in making sure that these are fun nights, because holy shit, it takes time and planning and cost. It's not just random whatever, you know.
So the D&D is going great, though. Now on the larger thing, we're now managing people us going like, well, how are we gonna get back in? And people go, well, he's having a hard time, and he's emotional, and all this gentle hands BC non-confrontational nonsense. Though I will say, somebody in one of the comments that we saw recently really did put it into perspective, which is it's amazing what people will tolerate in a D&D or Warhammer group from the guy who has a 3D printer. Like, it is astonishing the level of bad behavior they will tolerate from the one guy who has a 3D printer.
Oh, man. Yeah, what are you going to do? Hard time. Well, he's got the fucking printer, dude. Yeah, that's funny. That's good, right?
Yeah, like I said, you can go check out Paige's recent Nintendo Direct stream for more details.
Sidebar on what you said about the BC soft hands bit, but out here,
gentle hands.
Well, out here seeing as well the amount of just like there's a whole lot of gluten-free and health adjacent like choices in stores that like I was like, y'all got you got it like this, Yeah, man. That kind of explained to as well, where some folks I know from BC,
you gotta get rid of the gluten, you gotta get rid of the fluoride, you can't have that stuff.
So some folks I know from BC are very, very, very particular about like their choices of things, and coming down here they were like, I can't eat, I can't do anything, and I was like, it's not that bad, and then I was like, Oh, because out here it's like this. Okay, I see. Yeah, there's a variety of
There's a vibe.
granola.
Good vibes only.
There's a granola vibe.
The little spirit provides. The gluten and fluoride are the enemy. Did I tell you that I was in my dentist's office and she's like, "Yeah, you look good, no problem." And I could overhear the dentist, you know, like the there's nothing that blocks the two kiosks or whatever the fuck you. And I was listening to an older woman be told by the other dentist, "Ma'am, if you do not start using fluoride, every single tooth is going to fall out of your head."
Oh man, you got it.
And the phrase that came out of her mouth was, "Well, me and my husband don't believe in fluoride."
Okay, well, yeah.
And the dentist's like, "Ma'am, every single one of your teeth is about to go."
Yeah.
And she's like, I guess I'll talk to my husband about it, but I don't know.
Well, what I believe manifests into reality, right? That's the way things work. Obviously, I'm not talking to anyone who's actually celiac, you know, if they've got a gluten allergy proper.
No one's ever met anyone with celiac disease.
Just, you know, but yeah, that's a vibe. That is a vibe. Fuck. Damn. Might be time to invest in a 3D printer.
Yeah, oh man, wouldn't that be?
Look at the little Woolie. It's so cool.
It's
So cool.
Yeah.